Recording in progress.
This is Ninja of the Color Podcast. I'm your host, Dottley. I am here with the two Cuban ninjas. Today, we are talking about our interview. Well, the interview I did with Matt from Nerdzoic, our giveaway, our collections. Guess who won the week of NFL football? All things are right in my land, and then we're talking about college football, FSU versus Duke, which is at Saturday at 7:30. Who cares who Miami plays? They lost. Then we have the top 5 tours we had as kids. Let's get to it. That was Mummy's Alive. Frank said it was a Gargoyles ripoff, spinoff.
No, that was Rolando.
That was you?
Again, we all we don't. Yeah, there you go, Rolly.
Yes, you do. Okay, before we start, Tuesday did an interview with Mark from Nerdzoic, and with that, where are we? What are we doing? All right, there you go. With that, we have a giveaway. We are... Oh.
Nope, a little closer.
Can't see it.
No. There you go. Now raise it up.
Hold on.
And I think that, are you frozen?
No, I'm not frozen.
Oh, well, you're not talking.
Because I'm trying to fix this nonsense. There you go. See, it disappears. We are giving this away.
There you go, right there. Leave it right there. That's perfect.
This is our giveaway for the week. It's a massage gun valued at $75. You just have to pay shipping anywhere in the continental United States. And the trivia question is, he said what his favorite wrestler was. He was a favorite wrestler. He gave 3 answers. You can win it with 3 answers. Just email us at ninjasofanotherncolor@gmail.com with the answer. You have to listen to the interview, and you will get that. All right, moving on to our first, which is collecting news. This is what came.
What did you waste your...
I did not waste anything.
Is it a gargoyle?
Yes.
Toy? So you wasted how much on it?
I did not waste anything, sir. It is Xanatos, the evil. You should know him from
Star Trek?
Yes. He was number one.
That was the phrase.
Yes, him. He was the voice of Xanatos. This is here. Yes. Guess what? That means I just need one more to complete my Gargoyles collection. Just one more. Just one, and I'm full until season 2 when they bring out everything else. All right,
so excited!
I'm so excited. All right, kids, what do we talk about today?
All right. Well, first of all, I have a question to pose to everyone. So I was thinking, I was watching whatever. I was on social media, and you came across. I was watching something about G.I. Joe. So I have a question for you two. And maybe, Dwayne, it might be a good poll idea, but now that you guys are adults, and by the gray in Dwayne's beard, he's very adult, mature for his age.
Really?
Oh, now you're and Frank the Stallion, you're not any younger. Looking at your picture. Okay, G.I. Joe or Transformers, which one is more rewatchable at an older age? You know, sometimes you watch a cartoon you loved as a kid, or at least you remember liking as a kid, and then you watch it and you're like, yeah, this is cool. A couple episodes in, but I'm not gonna rewatch the whole series.
Frank?
D, you want to go?
You first.
Okay. And I'm not, and of course, I'm gonna try to keep my bias out of this. I have to go with Transformers.
I need your bias. Wait, what? That doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
well, yeah. That's true, you do. Yeah, my bad.
Technically,
I'm gonna
I'm
have
asking for your bias.
What's up, buddy?
I'm asking for your biasness.
Yes, you are. Yeah, my bad on that. I have to go with Transformers. Until this day, there's only certain episodes of G.I. Joe that I like watching. And mind you, I love both shows. You get me? I really do. But for me, Transformers is more rewatchable for me than G.I. Joe.
Which G.I. Joe are you talking about?
We're talking about original 80s G.I. Joe, not the whatchamacallit,
No.
Renegade.
No, they were made by two different companies. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the Sunbeam or the who made the second one?
Dink. Sunbow and Dink.
Yes. Now you're getting too technical.
Yeah,
I was really thinking, G1 Transformers.
Yeah, keep it simple. That's it.
No.
G1 G.I. Joe.
No, what I'm saying is, for me, it would be Transformers because G.I. Joe was made by two separate companies, and you can see the difference. You can rewatch season 1, but you can't rewatch season 2. I can rewatch season 1, 2, even 3 of Transformers. I can watch the movie, and there's nostalgia, but it will be Transformers for me because they were made by one company.
Okay. You see, with G.I. Joe, I enjoyed the movie. And you know how every season they started off with a 5-part episode to introduce the new characters?
Mm-hmm.
Those I enjoy, and I actually have those. I actually enjoyed those. But when it comes to the episodes, there were certain episodes that were just like, eh. There was more of the for G.I. Joe than there was for Transformers.
That's what I'm saying, because when they went to Dink, the second one, you couldn't really rewatch it. You could tell the difference.
How about you, Rolly? Did we lose Rolly? I think we lost Rolando.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
He'll be back. Hold on. And there he is.
There he is.
Take yourself off mute.
And you might be muted, Rolly.
Take yourself off.
No, you are. There you go. Now you're not.
Yeah, I was like, why do you guys don't want to talk to me?
Because you disappeared.
You guys are just talking, and I'm like, Dwayne, and fine. And then before I know it, everything crashed on me.
That's okay.
Okay.
What about you, buddy? Which one do you find more value in watching?
The original, when I asked the question and earlier today, was G.I. Joe. I find G.I. Joe more enjoyable than the Transformers. Especially Transformers, maybe it's my OCD. I see all the mistakes.
Yes.
But then Dwayne brought up season 2 and compared to season 1, and I'm like, what is season 2? Now I remember the episodes of season 2.
Yeah.
Series 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Series 2, that's with Hawk and all those weird ones, but that had the Alley Viper, though.
I thought the Alley Viper was later on.
No, it's definitely season 2.
Was it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was the movie after season 2 or before season 2?
It's a good question. It's a Google question, actually. G.I. Joe's trying to see. Series 1 is. I gotta go Wikipedia. I'm gonna have to go to America's trusted source. Season 2 is 89. Series 2 is 89.
And the movie So it's after the movie?
Yeah.
So that means it was one, then the movie, then the. Okay, all right, because they introduced Hawk.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but I'm still gonna go with the. So there's a season 1. There's a difference between seasons and series. So series 1 and series 2, those are the ones where Dwayne's talking about. Is it Sunbow and Deke? Those are the two. So I'm talking about season 1 and 2, but series 1. That's with Hawk, Flint. That would basically be right before the cutoff of the first movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah, when they introduced Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, I believe so. Because she should be there on series 1, but then he becomes the main. He becomes too much. He comes in the movies though, right? I don't think he ever saw him in series 1. I would need to.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to freaking rewatch those, bro.
So yeah, series 1 is where the Revenge of Cobra, the original miniseries. Then you have part 1 and 2. Then that's where the Massive Ice comes in. It's also that. So, and that's as far as I remember. Okay, well that was it. I was just wondering, and I was that's for some reason I can't go very deep into the old Transformers.
Really?
All right.
Yes, I don't know why.
Okay, is there anything else you can rewatch? Because for me, I can go head first into Brave Star, and they're all on YouTube.
See, I can't.
I've never seen it. I've not seen one episode of Brave Star.
What? You need to.
Yep.
I've seen a few, but not many.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what I can. I mean, I'll sit there and then there's times I want to watch something. Like I would like to watch a series of Silverhawks, but I can't say that I would sit there and watch the whole series.
Thundercats.
You know, that's one that I can't watch now. It's the Thundercats. What's his name? Snarl or the cat?
Snarf.
The pet cat.
Snarf.
They're all cats.
Snarf.
I know. That's why I was saying the pet cat.
Snarf.
Snarf.
Yes.
Oh my god, he freaking drives me nuts, dude. I liked him better in the Cartoon Network one, where he was just a freaking cat. You know what I mean? That's it.
Okay.
You know, he didn't talk. He wasn't stupid. You know what I mean? He just freaking did cat things.
Okay. What about?
Just did cat things.
What about Centurions?
That one I was never a fan of when I was a kid.
Wow.
I would like to watch it. I don't know if I can watch the whole series. You know what series I've watched already twice?
Which one?
Mask.
Of course.
Not all seasons, though. Not all of them.
No, the first. The first season.
Season 1 and 2.
No, season 1.
Yeah.
Season 2 is the racing.
Season 1? It's already okay, but I can watch the race car.
I can't watch the race car. Absolutely.
The split second is the one that I don't like, but I really hate that one. But I can kind of watch season 2. But
Alright.
yeah, that's so funny.
Tiger Sharks.
No, hated that.
Have you guys seen the? I know it's already old, but the trilogy for Transformers on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think about that?
That's,
liked
you
it.
mean the Earth? What is it?
Yes.
After Earth, I forget what it's called. I was okay. I did not like Prime's voice or Megatron's voice,
Okay.
and I thought the writing was bad. I didn't think the writing was very good.
That's the one where they have
Really?
echo effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then sometimes there's a little bit heavy breathing, and I didn't think the writing was very good on that one. Animation wise was good.
And then they introduced the Beast Wars in the third.
That was in Kingdom. How they merged it together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was okay.
But you see, I actually disagree with you. I thought the way they introduced it was great. I love how they tied in all the characters that I grew up with and the way they did it. You know what I mean? The only thing I did not like about it was the animation was great.
Yeah.
But they purposely designed them to look like the toy.
Of course.
All those little holes in it where the gun goes in and all that kind of stuff. On the toy. With all the little lines. That's the one thing I did not like about it. It looked so much like the toy, but they did that on purpose.
But for real, you thought the writing was good?
The storytelling, everything, I thought it was great. Yeah.
The dialogue. Not. See, we're talking about two different things. I'm okay with the way they combine it and how they made the stories match and everything. I'm okay with that. I'm talking about the actual dialogue between one and the other, and that kind of writing. Not the plot. The plot is the plot. It's not really. I don't think they did anything special or creative. I like the way Beast Wars combined the two franchises better, because it's kind of like in the movie. You have a truck and a gorilla. A gorilla is the same size as a truck. It doesn't make sense. So I like the fact how one was bigger than the other. But I'm just talking about the dialogue when Prime and Megatron are talking to each other and just the words are coming out. There was no oomph into it.
It
was just never smart writing.
I get what you're saying. Could have been better? Yes, it could have. But to me, it wasn't that big of a deal.
And that one was without.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying now. Yes.
That one was without Peter Cullen. I think that one was without Peter Cullen as Prime.
Yes, a lot of people got mad at that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they also got mad.
Wasn't at that time he lost his voice?
No, they just didn't want to pay him.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, yeah, they fucked up there.
Yeah, but they brought him back for the movie, and everybody hated him anyway. So
he sounded good for the movies. He sounded okay.
Yeah, he sounded good.
Just can't win, man. You can't win sometimes with these people, damn critics. You know what I mean?
He sounded good, but the writing was fucking awful in that movie. It was just awful.
I told you, we had this conversation. I'm not sure if it's on the podcast, but
we did. We did.
Transformers movie. Just do it without the fucking humans.
That's it. You take him out and take him out.
Cybertron or another planet.
There you go. No, you got it right. You nailed it. Start off in Cybertron. Keep them there, just like how they did in Bumblebee. That's like the only favorite part for me of the movie is all the scenes into Cybertron.
Bumblebee was good.
That's what they need to do.
All right.
So yeah, they should just keep it. They should just do it on Cybertron or a different planet, or do it on a planet. Arrive here hundreds of years before humans, so you can have some sort of human thing. But just that's it. I mean, stop trying to focus on humans and make it the bonding between two people is stupid.
Yeah. I would love for them to take a version of the comics where the Autobots and the Decepticons were already here. They're in hiding. They took technology from the Transformers, and the humans created their own weapons. That's where I thought Transformers was going. But I think it was the third one, the one where they destroyed Chicago, and then the one after.
I thought it was the one after, the one where with Anthony Hopkins, which is the worst one. That is it, the last night.
Yeah. Yeah,
the last night where the robots were here during the Knights of the Round Table.
Wasn't it Age of Extinction?
No, that was the one after that.
It was the last night because
that was the one after that one.
They were there with King Arthur.
Because the one in Chicago was the one with Shia LaBeouf, and they were bringing Cybertron to Earth. That was the second
Yeah,
one.
that's Dark Side. That's Dark.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark. Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
No, that's not Dark of the Moon either.
What's it
Dark
called?
of the Moon, they're in Egypt. Or in the desert.
No,
Yeah.
that's the
buddy.
one. That's the one with
That's the second one where they introduced that freaking disgusting Devastator with the balls.
Yeah, that one. That's
That
not
was the
bad.
second one, which was called Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah,
Then
Fallen
it was
was.
Dark. I want to say Dark Side of the Moon. That's a Chicago one. That's where they destroyed Chicago. Age of Extinction was the one where they introduced the Dinobots and the Dinobots and that Hunter with the green eyes.
Yeah.
And then it was the last night was the very last one, buddy.
And they also introduced the Unicron.
Yes. Yes.
No, the very last one was Beast Wars. That's the very last one.
Technically, yeah.
Yes. Which that's gonna be a franchise from the Bumblebee. They're starting basically think of Bumblebee as number one.
Mm-hmm.
This last one, I forgot what it's called again. It's
Rise
part
of the
two.
Beast. Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, thank you. And then, of course, the
Fine.
Transformers that we knew, the movies, those will be the rest of them. They're kind of doing like the Fast and the Furious, where they're just tying all the shit in at different times, you know.
All right. That is. Do we have any more in collection news? Because we talked about what I got. Y'all got anything?
I have not bought anything. Luckily for me, I might be going to what is it, Ollie's this weekend, maybe.
All right.
Ollie's, if you'd like to sponsor us, please reach out to us.
If you go.
So I might do that. To see everybody talks so good about that store with all the good things, so might do that.
I'll probably go there tomorrow. But if you go there, look out for us in
Is there
stock.
Ollie's around here?
Delray
No,
Beach.
it's in West Palm.
That's a fine.
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. So look out for Star Wars helmets. If you see them, pick it up for me. I'll send you the money.
That's Ollie's bargain outlet, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where Dwayne sends the pictures of all those whatchamacallit, toys and everything, right?
Yep.
He has, yes.
Okay.
And then, but in collecting news, hold on, let me share, or toy news. We do have, I'm pretty sure everybody's already seen this one. Dwayne, if you can let me share my screen, please.
Sorry.
Thank you. So kind of you. What do you guys think of the Turtles of Grayskull?
Sucks.
Oh my god.
You're not a fan?
Nope.
No.
Come on, they got...
Nope.
No, not even... No,
Nope.
No one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, this is Mouse Jaw. Because he's the little robot.
Mm-hmm.
And come on, these are real creative.
No, they're not.
All right. The other news that came out is the Venom. So they're coming up with a toy teaser for the Venom, but this is based on the
Nice.
Spider-Man 2 video game. That's the only picture we have right now, though. But it looks nice and detailed.
Mm-hmm.
And to build off of you just needing one more figure of Gargoyles, they did announce a Gargoyle.
Live action.
They're gonna, huh?
Live action.
Gargoyles live action reboot.
As long as Keith David is involved, I'm down. If Keith David is not in, not watching.
You're not gonna watch it?
If they don't have Keith David starring, doing a voice or some part of it, nope.
Man, why are you so racist, man?
I am not racist. Keith David is the voice of Goliath. Nobody can do Goliath like him. So
You were just talking about that's what people say about Optimus Prime, but there's already look how many times has Optimus Prime had different voices.
and how many times they
You
suck.
need to move on. With
How
the
many
time.
technically how many times they suck? That's why Star Wars took digital voice of Darth Vader. So no, if Keith David is not participating,
But you
I'm
can't
not
just say that.
watching.
You gotta at least give it a try. So if the Keith David's not there, you're just gonna be like, I'm watching it.
Nope, not at all.
Like, are you related to Keith David?
No, that's my silent protest. Give that man his flowers.
Sometimes it's so complicated.
Yes, I know.
Hey, Rolly, why don't you pull this up real quick?
Why don't you pull it up?
I just dropped something in the chat. What do you guys think of this?
Why
It's
don't
been
you-
out for a little bit now, but I'm not really a Ninja Turtles fan. But anything that you can mechanize, oh my god, it's got to be awesome as hell. I believe they have all 4 Ninja Turtles already.
So,
How
What do you
much?
guys think?
got action. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like a Gundam in the
Yeah.
little design.
So I deposit $11, and how much is it gonna cost?
Well, they're gonna steal your credit card, so it may cost you like $1,000.
I'm about to say
Yeah, that's true.
it looks nice. It looks cool.
But if you Google Ninja Turtles Mecha action figures, you'll be able to see all of them.
It's available on Big Bad Toy Store, where Dwayne has his 20 pages.
I don't have 20.
You know what? I
17.
don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they had it.
What is
Just
it?
put in Mecha.
Oh, Mecha.
Yeah.
I started typing. I got Megan Fox.
Yeah.
It
We know what your browser likes.
$179.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, that one I have no idea why it was $10.
No, that's a
Yeah,
deposit.
there we go.
No, it's you did deposit 10.
Oh, was it a deposit?
Yeah,
Oh, look, Big Boy Toy Store has the Leonardo one. Look how freaking awesome it looks, bro.
can you open it up and put a little tiny ninja, a turtle inside?
No.
That'd be cool.
That I don't know. But I saw a review.
Hey, there he is. There he is. He sits in the
Look,
back.
there is. Look, there is. All right. But I think it looks cool as hell, bro.
No, it's really nice. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but I can totally. I mean, well, if the price is
Actually, I would.
Yeah,
if the price is right,
Yeah.
if the price is right, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you listen to this podcast long enough, $180 is not the right price for me.
No,
Not at
not
all.
for you. Not for you.
All right, but that's all I have for toy news for the week of October 19th,
All right.
which is Thursday, so it's really not the week of. I think it was the week of the 16th of October.
But I appreciate you. But now we're going to move on to NCAA college football. Last
They're
week.
still playing?
What?
They're still playing college football?
Yes, they
I
are.
thought the season was over.
No. Season might be over for you, but not for us. But last week, the Florida State Seminoles played the Syracuse Orange. And let's see what happened. So just close your ears, Rolando. Let's see a real team.
On that list, LaQuint Allen is his running back, and he goes down for a 5-yard loss.
He was scared. He couldn't have time to throw the ball.
And down goes Schrader.
Poor coaching.
And it's second down and 15, just like that.
Such a hater.
Really nice job of Florida State rallying to LaQuint Allen, the guy that he wanted to. People need to pay attention to him as a thrower. He always throws the ball to what seems like the right spot.
Without Johnny Wilson today. And looking at a 5-man rush to start, but on target. First catch of the game and a gain of 11.
And there's something to say about that. I liken him to a guy like Brock Purdy, who was having extreme success with the San Francisco 49ers right now.
Fumbling the football is Travis, but he maintains it his composure and dives ahead for a gain of 5. As Florida State across the 50. Again, a 5-man.
As long as you play for them, I mean, okay, we got it. They won.
What happened? What happened?
I said we get it. I mean, how long? A 10-minute video. We go fast forward through this. Go to minute 9.
You are horrible. You are horrible, dude.
It's only a 1-hour show, people.
You are so horrible. See, this is what I live with, people.
We love our house. The
See, and they
outdoor
got
space is
commercials.
great, but we do have invasive weeds.
Straight commercials. Straight commercials.
Pay for YouTube.
I'm not going to pay for YouTube. Why am I going
Download the video and edit it into a 3-minute video for next time. Go watch it 10 minutes. Alright, so
You just mad because Florida State won. It's okay.
I don't really care. I'm more mad that University of Miami lost, but
Yeah, they got pummeled. So
just 2 quarters now. Alright, so 4th quarter, you're only up by 30 points. That's not a lot.
30. Hold on, wait for it.
Right, Frank? That's not a lot of points.
Exactly.
The spread was I think 20-something, 28. So they covered the spread. And this is the final touchdown, so boom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently 4th in the playoff.
I read an article from ESPN where they ranked you, they did power rankings, and FSU was 7th on that list.
They just haters just like you. They haters just like you.
Obviously I hate them, but you can't. Facts are facts.
Facts are not facts. Well, this week, Florida State plays Duke. We don't know who Miami plays. Are you on another bye?
No. We play, should be Georgia Tech, I believe.
Are you going to win?
We play Georgia Tech. Hold on.
No, y'all lost to Georgia Tech. That last minute one. That's when. That's the joke.
That's why I blanked it out of my mind. Let me check the top 25 and see what. Oh wait, we're not there.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Oh shoot. Oh man. Let me see. Clemson.
Oh, y'all play. Oh, y'all will rise up and probably beat them. So. Yeah.
Where Clemson's favored by 3 points.
So yeah, y'all probably beat them.
That UM game though, the first half was competitive and it was good. And then I don't know what happened after halftime. It just like escalated. Like I sent you that message. Like that shit escalated quickly.
Yeah,
it was like I think they were down. I think UM was winning by like 3 points at halftime, and 5 minutes into the 3rd quarter, they're already losing by 4. They were down by 14 points.
That's what happens when you.
Points.
That's what happens when you throw. That's when you throw picks. That's what happened when you throw picks all the time.
It was 1 fumble and a pick. Thank you very much.
Turn the ball over, don't get it back, you still lose. Give your team too much possessions.
No, I agree. But the Oregon game was good. Oregon-Washington game was good.
The coach cost them a game. Should have kicked the field goal. Because that was
different. The good news, I was going to say, the good news also, Michigan's being investigated for stealing play calls. So
how good is that?
It's good for you.
Not me.
Anybody in the top? I'm not a fan of Michigan. I'm only in basketball. In the 90s.
All right, ladies.
So that's it. Enough about NCC. College football.
Someone is mad at college football. So let's move on to the pros.
All right, something positive.
Who was the winner last week? Say it.
Well, I can tell you who wasn't the winner.
That's me.
And that would be Frank. But Frank, you trusted your gut last week, right?
Yes.
So the week before that, you were listening to me and Dwayne do our picks, right? So
yes,
you based it off of you got a little bit of our input and you made your decision. But last week you made it based on your gut. You got 8 right.
Nice.
I know,
All right.
right?
All right.
That's, what is it, 8 out of, let me see, 8 out of 15. So that's a pretty good odds.
That's actually not bad at all. Yes.
Yes, but the winner for the second week in a row, oh shit, kind of nervous here. That would be
That's
you, Mr.
OTTLEY.
That's right, with 11 correct choices. Because the freaking 49ers, number one, let me down. But you have picked them too. Who's the other one that you picked? Oh, the Eagles.
No, the Jets. I told y'all I had a feeling that was going to happen, but y'all wasn't listening. So, good job. Good job.
And I can't pop champagne, but I did pop champagne for the. There's no more undefeated teams this season in the NFL.
Yeah, the Miami Dolphins.
Which means the Dolphins are still remain the only undefeated team to ever play in the NFL.
Technically not, but yeah.
Technically, yes.
Technically not.
How? How is that?
The Patriots were undefeated in the regular season.
Okay, I didn't say that. The only team to play is undefeated. I didn't say in the regular season. So that's already been established that to be undefeated, you have to win the Super Bowl
Okay.
and not lose.
All right.
Huh?
All right. It's been established.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
let's move on to this week.
Just because you just want to be negative Nancy over there.
I am not negative. I'm just stating facts. It's a fact.
Is that the Miami Dolphins are the only undefeated football team?
It's a fact. If you include the Super Bowl, yeah.
Well, what's the whole point of going undefeated and lose the Super Bowl?
Hey, just saying. Can we move
So
on?
total score right now, the gap's getting kind of small. Frank's at 43. Dwayne's at 54. And I'm at 57. So,
Don't worry, I'm gonna catch you. Got enough weeks to do it.
well, we will see. So, Frank, at our picks, so we're going to go to our picks. You want to go first or you want to go second? Frank the Stallion.
I went second last time, right?
No, you went first.
No, I went first.
Yeah.
Let me go first again.
All right. So, Dwayne, do your magic.
Hey, hold on. What week are we in?
7. This week, Cincinnati, Dallas, Tennessee, New York Jets, Carolina, and Houston have byes.
I gotta check my fantasy.
And no international games this week.
And right.
I won my fantasy. I won the fantasy league that I'm with you. How many fantasy leagues are you in, Dwayne?
4. Commissioner of 3.
Yeah. I won mine. So, I think I'm 4-2.
All right. As of this recording, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints, the score is 7-3. Jacksonville leading with 14:29 in the second quarter. Frank, who did you pick?
We're talking about which ones?
The first one, Jacksonville and the Boy Scouts.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Jags.
All right, so
All right. Clean sweep?
yes, sir.
All right, I got the Jags too. Oh, Dwayne, you want to go second or you want me?
I don't care. Don't matter to me.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to our next Sunday game at 1 o'clock. We have the 5-1 Lions versus the 4-2 Ravens, and it's in Baltimore. As of right now, no team with no major injuries. Frank, who you got?
I want to go with the
Okay,
Lions.
the place that makes a really good BLT, or the place where you got mugged. Which one would you prefer?
When did you get mugged?
Nah, just kidding. You
I'm
didn't.
about to say.
Okay, the place where you get the really good BLT, or the place that you drive with the doors locked. Really
There you
fast.
go. There you go. Well, obviously the place where you have to drive with your doors closed is the Lions, because that's Detroit, right?
No, it's backwards now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the last time I went to Detroit years ago, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Detroit's not known for being the best. Sorry for anybody from Detroit,
Yeah, right.
but
I want to go with the Lions because they got the numbers, right? But something tells me that they are not going to win this week, and the Ravens are going to take it. But the numbers are towards the Lions.
so
I think I'm going to go with the Ravens, and I might regret it. But something is telling me to go with them.
all right. I'm gonna go with the hot hand and go with Detroit.
All right. Just to catch up with you, this game I can probably do it. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to our next 1 p.m. game, we have the Raiders, who are 3-3, a West Coast team, going to the Bears at 1-5. Jimmy Garoppolo, who's the starting quarterback for the Raiders, is out due to a back injury. Frank, who you got?
I also want to add that Fields should probably be out, right?
Game
Hip
time.
injury.
Game time decision.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Raiders solely by the numbers, man. Because those numbers for the Bears just don't look good, man.
All right.
Now if you flip them around, they look great.
That's true. That's true. Like the Lions, but no, I'm going with the Raiders, man.
All right. Dwayne, who you got? Oh, my bad. I got the Raiders.
I got the Bears.
Yeah, I should have probably picked the Bears.
Are you guys really picking the Bears?
I am.
No, I picked the Raiders.
You picked the Raiders.
I'm not going to change my answer.
I laughed because he was supposed to pick second and ask me what I got. That's why I was laughing.
No, I figured you and me can go fluid, whichever we want.
No, I just picked the Bears because what's his name is a game time decision, so he might play.
Yeah, and their defense is not super terrible.
Yeah.
When they show up.
All right, we have our next 1 o'clock game. We have the 3-2 Browns versus the 3-3 Colts. The Browns are without the sexual deviant again. He has a micro tear in his shoulder, so he can't throw. And we have Anthony Richardson, the superstar rookie, out all season for a shoulder injury. So Gardner Minshew is the backup. Frank, who you got?
What with the Colts?
Go to Colts.
All right. I mean, Colts didn't look so good on offense last week. All right, I got the Browns.
All right, I'm going to go with the home team.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the home team just because they're at home and they got Jonathan Taylor. So
Which is the home team?
the Colts.
Oh, okay.
See the symbol at in the middle, the at symbol?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you have the Browns at the Colts.
Everybody on the right,
That's what the at symbol is for.
everybody on the right is the home team.
So everything on the right hand side is their home team.
Yep.
Yeah. But whenever you see the at symbol, usually everything always on the right is is where they're playing at, and that's the home team. But also the at should be there, the at symbol. Or if they say at Detroit, that means they're playing at Detroit.
Yeah, well, it actually makes sense. I never really put two and two together, but it makes sense though.
I tell you, soon we gotta take you
I'm
out.
always learning, bro. I'm telling you, soon in my classes I'll be able to talk like sports and stuff, man.
We'll take you to. I'll take you to a sports bar.
I've been to
You
those.
know, on like a Thursday, on a Thursday or Sunday, you meet a nice girl that likes the sports. You know,
The sports.
sports.
All
Yeah,
right.
that nice bar. I don't think it's there anymore. Shenanigans. That was a good bar. Down, what is it, North?
Damn, that sounds familiar.
So, sorry, Dwayne, go ahead.
No problem. We are on our next game, which is the Buffalo Bills versus the Patriots. No major injuries that I can report. Frank, who you got?
I am going with the Bills.
Oh, there's going to be a sweep again?
Yes, sir.
I got the Bills. I got the Bills also.
I got the Bills also.
I feel like you're trying to go with some upsets.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm trying to get.
Try to rank up.
Yeah.
Try to rank up some points there.
I'm trying to do that.
And that's okay if you do, D.
I know.
Because maybe it'll knock your numbers down.
All right. Our next 1:00 game, we have the Commanders versus the Giants. Only major issue is the Giants starting quarterback. He has a neck injury. He is a game time decision, and the Giants are still 1-5. Frank, who you got?
Commanders.
Bro,
Same.
clean sweep. So the Giants will probably win.
Especially after what I saw them play with freaking the Dolphins. Jesus.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
you watched that game?
I did a little bit, yeah.
And just for those score update, Jacksonville went up 14-3.
And with
Wasn't the Jacksonville game clean sweep?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And with that score, this is a battle for first place in the NFC South. We have the Atlanta Falcons, who are 3-3, versus the Bucks, who are 3-2. Frank, who you got?
Man, that is so close, man. Damn. You know what? I am going to go with the Buccaneers. I should go with the Falcons, but I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Ro?
Well, the Falcons haven't. I don't think they've covered this whole season, so I'm going to go with Tampa Bay's favored.
2.5.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the Falcons.
I already know I got. You already know I'm with the Falcons. This is a battle for first place, so we win this, we're in first. So that's cool. So we got stakes on this, so I think we're going to win. All right. Our first 4:05 game, we have the Steelers coming off a bye versus the Rams, who are 3-3. No major injuries. And Frank, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Rams.
Ro?
LA, baby.
Same. I'm going to go Rams too.
Only thing is that offense is not good, so I will go with the Rams as well. A clean sweep, so most likely the Steelers are going to win. All right, moving on to our next 4:05 game, we have the Cardinals, who are 1-5. We have the Seahawks, who are 3-2. Only major thing is Kyler Murray, who tore his ACL last year, returned to practice this week, him and Budda Baker. No major injuries for the Seahawks. Frank, who you got?
I am going to go with the Seahawks.
Bro?
Even though I think Gino is a little hurt from last week, I'm still going to go with the Seahawks.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is a clean sweep. So guess what? The Arizona Cardinals going to win their second game of the year.
Arizona's going to win.
All right, moving on to our next 4:25 game. We have the 2-3 Packers versus the 1-5 Broncos.
Are they going to sit? Are they going to sit? Oh man, I drew a blank with a quarterback.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
No. They're going to
ride. The Bronco country's going to ride all year with him.
I guess so. They're trading a lot of pieces, so you never know. Frank, who you got?
I'm going with the Packers.
Bro.
I'm also going to go with the Packers.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's a clean sweep, so guess what? The Broncos will win their second game of the year. Our next 425 game, we have the 2-3 Chargers versus the 5-1 Kansas City Chiefs. Frank, who you got?
I think I'm going to go with, by the numbers, I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Frank's numbers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a clean sweep again, so guess what? Put all your money on the Chargers. All right, we have Sunday night football. Sunday night football where we have the Dolphins versus the Eagles. Jalen Ramsey returned to practice after tearing his meniscus in July. Two defensive starters from the Eagles are back at practice, a corner and a defensive tackle. Frank, who you got?
I have to go with the Dolphins. And I have to actually watch that game because they're both 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to watch that game, and that's Sunday, right?
Yes.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Right before, it's close to your bedtime though. Take 20.
I'll be fine though.
Okay.
We already know.
Usually at 8 o'clock, you take the early bird. You get the early bird special
At 6 o'clock, yes.
Yeah.
At Rasco's. I don't know. I was trying to think of some OP people's place.
I know, I was going even older. I was doing Wolfies on my weekend. So just as old. All right. Good choice, Frank. Obviously, everybody knows who I picked.
Of course.
And everybody knows who Dwayne's going to pick.
Who did I pick? Who am I picking?
He's going to go against.
Yes, I am. I'm going
You're
to
going to go with the Eagles at home. The Eagles are
at
favored
home.
by 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be a good game, but let's see.
I don't think it will. I think it's going to be a 10-point game.
You think what? The Dolphins will get exposed?
Yeah. I think so. But that's just me. All right, moving on to our Monday night game. We have the 49ers, who are 5-1, versus the Vikings, who are 2-4. The 49ers have Deebo Samuel, McCaffrey, and one more. I think the tight end all hurt. That's why they lost the last game. So they have injuries. All are game time decisions. Frank, who you got?
Rolly knows.
Yep. I already had you down for the 49ers.
Thank you, buddy.
No problem. And I support you, so I got the 49ers too.
All right, it's a clean sweep. So guess what? The Vikings will win the third game of the year. So, ladies and gentlemen, going into week 7, I am down 3. So hopefully,
it's a 5-point swing.
Hopefully, I will be
So
up.
if you take out the ones where we did, we both matched. We both said the same pick. The 5 points difference between us. So if all goes your way, you'll pass me.
As I said, I'll be up.
Yeah, no, but surpass me. But we will see. Because maybe the Raiders will surprise me. Now I still think I made a bad choice with the Raiders, but we'll see.
Why?
So next week. Once he beats me, hey Frank. Once he beats me next week, I'm gonna go last, so I can just pick whatever he picks. Like, I agree with you, Dwayne.
I think that's a smart move, buddy. I think that's a smart move.
Yeah. So, all right, we shall see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with sports. So guess what we're doing? We're going to our top 5 list. Yes, our top 5 list. Our top 5 lists are. Well, the question is, what is your top 5 toy you had as a child? Not currently, according to those two,
Yes,
You
not
had as a
current.
child.
No,
So-
when you were a child, what was your favorite toy to play with? Like it was, like this was your must-have. You're having a bad day, you're gonna go play because your mom yelled at you, or your dad. What you gonna go play? So, all right, who wants to go first?
Frank.
I can go first.
All right.
Alright, so my outlook in. Here's a problem though. I can't remember the name of it. I remember I was in Tampa visiting my tia Pubi, which is my mom's sister, and there were these die-cast spaceships that it was almost like the Phoenix, where it had little vehicles inside of it, and it almost transformed into a robot, but it really didn't. You know what I mean? And it had missiles that it shot out of it. It was super freaking cool. I loved it, but I just can't remember the name of it. I just can't remember the name of it. But that's my outside looking at. Rolly?
Let me see. If I had to pick an outside looking in, I'm gonna go with my Hot Wheels. If we gotta be specific, I still have, from my childhood, it's a 57 Chevy and a 34 split window, which is a ZZ Top's car. So those are two from my childhood, which I still own to this day. I still have them in their box. So that's at this point, after 30 something. Well, I haven't opened them in 10 years. So after 30 something years, they've gone through 30 also different color changes. So yeah, that's mine.
All right, and D?
My outside looking in is Battle of the Planets G-Force, the Phoenix. Had that while I was
You
a kid.
had that?
Yep.
I didn't know they even freaking made that, bro, back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
Ah, freaking jealous, dude.
You're so nonchalant. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I was a good boy, and I got it for Christmas.
I had the crazy thing about it, my dad used to spoil me, so yeah, I had a lot of stuff. Looking
Well,
back.
that's good. I'm glad you were able to. That you were, buddy.
So
I just had a flashback.
what?
So can I add another one outside looking in?
Of course you can.
Of course.
I used to have Tonka vehicles, but you could ride.
Ah.
Did you?
Yes, it was a dump truck, and I had a crane, and I could ride it. It wasn't motorized though, so you had to use your feet. But it was a dump truck. You could take it. I could use it. I remember playing outside, taking it up every day. So I just want to add that one up. It wasn't remote control. It wasn't nothing, but it was like to scale for a young child, somewhere maybe like a 5-6 year old.
Nice. You remember the Green Machine?
The Green Machine. No, what's a
It
Green
was
Machine?
a
Big wheel?
a big wheel, yeah.
Big wheel, but it was
Big wheel.
Green.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was green. It was called the Green Machine.
I remember a big wheel. Do you know they're bringing it back for adults?
Yes, I saw that.
Are you getting one?
I saw that. I thought it was super cool.
So, all right.
That's
It just when you guys were talking, it just came to me well, I've been trying to break my head, trying to go back to when I was a small child. What did I play with? So,
yeah.
and surprisingly, none of it's Star Trek.
Surprisingly.
Really? Nice.
I play with them as adults. I don't play with them as children.
All right, Frank, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is going to be the Snowcat from G.I. Joe. The Snowcat.
You had the
That's my
Snowcat?
number 5. I did have the Snowcat.
Wow.
And I actually bought it.
Wow.
Just to let you know. It wasn't stolen. I actually bought it.
that was a great toy.
Yes, it had so many cool accessories. The missile with the damn ski on it.
And it carried out the Joes.
Exactly. That thing was awesome, dude.
Yeah, I had a lot of hours. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
G.I. Joe vehicles, I had a lot. And a lot of
Oh
fun.
my God, yes. They were
I had to narrow it down to mine. Alright, I guess I can go next. For me, number 5 is also Joe vehicle, which I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact Frank has it high on his list. I'm not sure about you, Dwayne, but the Whale.
Ah, nice.
Never had it.
That is a good one. That
It's
is a
on-
good one.
It's on the.
Would it be coming up on your list, Frank?
Yes, it will.
Alright, so I will let you talk about it. See it. Tell everybody how awesome it was, because
The Whale had so many freaking compartments. It had that freaking sled that popped out of the front that you could hide a Joe in. It had a freaking motorcycle. It had a freaking 2 missile launchers on the side that held 4 missiles. It had freaking Gatling guns on the top where 2 Joes can freaking sit in there and just freaking target everybody. It had a hidden compartment on the bottom. On the bottom, it had a hidden compartment. And then, of course, Depth Chargers? Yes, is that what it's called? Yeah, Depth Chargers. And those freaking propellers in the back. Oh, dude, the thing was just freaking was just freaking awesome. And that station where that one guy can stand on top and draw. Oh my God, dude, it was just a freaking awesome vehicle. And the front opened up. The front opened up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the front opened up so all the Joes inside can run out and freaking go after Cobra. Oh my God, yeah, that thing was awesome.
I was gonna say, you can tell him when it's your turn, when it comes up on your list, why he liked it, but
She said that's what you said. So I was like, he let him go. I was like, all right then.
yeah, right. He was so excited. I told
Yeah.
you. The other thing, one thing that you left out one of the things why I really enjoyed it is it float.
Yep, and it had wheels underneath.
And we because it's holograph. It does both, right?
Yeah,
But I was
exactly.
to my surprise that it actually float, and so that one, the Stingray float and the water moccasin float,
Yes.
I had a lot of fun. Except it was a bitch to get in a bathtub with a whale. That's like the only thing that fits.
Oh, and then you had to hold it upside down so all the water can come out of it, and then you had to wait for it to dry. Yeah, I got you, brother. Yeah.
All right, Dwayne, what you got what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Shogun Godzilla with the missile launching right hand.
Nice.
The missile hand.
Yep. I was so pissed when I was playing outside, launched it, and I lost the hand.
No.
Yep. Was at my grandmother's
The
house.
little lever in the back that made his fire come out of his mouth.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. Frank, what's your number 4?
My number 4 what was that cartoon that taught you Spanish?
You talking about me?
Remember?
There was two.
one?
It's like, which one?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a few. Okay, I just remember the Shogun, Mega Z,
Messenger, that's what you're talking about?
Messenger Z.
Yes.
Messenger Z. Yeah, I actually had all 3 robots.
Oh,
I
nice.
actually had all 3 robots.
Super nice.
But that's my number 4.
Nice. Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Rolling. Yep.
Yeah. Number 4, I have the Switchblade from Mask.
So jealous. So jealous.
I had that. I have that. The helicopter that turns into the plane.
Yes, that did it by itself though.
Yes, you press the button.
You press a button and did it all by itself. So you had to help it to get back into helicopter mode, but when you need to get a quick getaway, boom, ready to go.
Yep. All you had to do was just fold the helicopter blades and push it down for the back.
Fold the helicopter blade. No, you had to fold the helicopter blades. You had to do something with the tail, I believe, and the legs. You had to.
No, the legs popped open by themselves.
Oh, when it's transforming into a jet.
Yes.
Oh, the only thing you had to do is put the propellers away.
Yeah, you put the propellers away and then that's it.
That's
But
it.
when you had to transform it back, then yeah, you had to. Yeah.
A little bit of work, yeah.
That's a cool one too. That's
It was very enjoyable.
Oh yeah, Mass toys are awesome. How about you, D?
My number 4, the Cobra Rattler.
I had that. Nice.
I never had it. I had the Raven, but I didn't have the the Rattler.
I wanted
See, D and I wanted the Raven, but never had it.
Yeah, Raven was good. That had a lot of accessories. Compared to the Rattlers.
All right, Frank, what's your number 3?
The Raven came with 2.
Yep.
It was 2 for 1.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's, and it's currently on sale on eBay for $79. I think I might buy it.
What? The
Night Raven. Night Raven.
Oh, but original or yeah, because they haven't come up.
No,
with
the original. There's a new one. There's a new one they did. They have it for $100, but I don't want that one. I want the original.
Yeah. Forget who flew that one.
Just a regular flight pilot. No, nothing special. Wild Weasel was for the Rattler, but nothing special for the Night Raven.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just some dude in a pilot outfit.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, Stratter Viper.
Strato Viper.
Yeah. They had the helmet because he had to go higher because it went faster. They're being all scientific about it.
All right, Frank, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is actually your number 5, the Shogun Godzilla.
Cool.
I've always been a fan of Godzilla since I was a kid, man.
Me too.
Wasn't Frankie a fan of Godzilla too?
What happened?
Wasn't Frankie a fan of Godzilla? Both of your kids, or was that just?
No, that was just me. That was just me.
You.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you passed. I thought you passed your love over.
No, I did not.
All right. My number 3 goes with my number 4, which is a Thunderhawk from Mask.
Nice. Okay.
Again, I thought it was super cool. It was a car. Boom. Now it's a jet that can fly. Who didn't want to do that?
Go ahead and double it up, because that's my number 3 also. Thunderhawk.
All right. Okay. Now, Frank, number 2.
My number 2 was a bit of a battle between my number 1, but of course my number 1 just took it over. My number 2 is Devastator. That was my first combiner that I've ever seen as a toy, and I just loved Devastator. And it took me like months to steal every single Constructicon so that I could build freaking Devastator.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you said it anyway.
Oh man, come on! That was back then when I was young. Yeah, man. Actually,
hopefully the statute of limitation has expired already.
Exactly.
Hey, the store doesn't even exist anymore. So yeah,
okay, we're good.
Yeah, the store doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, but Devastator is my number 2, man. I just thought that was the coolest thing where I could just combine freaking 6 robots into one giant one. I thought that was so cool. And I guess, and I bet you guys can tell what my number 1 is already.
Nope.
Yeah, I think.
I don't.
So my number 2 is Castle Grayskull.
Ah, okay.
Lucky.
So if thinking my age and the size, so that was a pretty big toy. And it had all that cool, like the figure actually fit through the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a few cute, cool things like the trap floor. I like the fact that you can just close it up and it didn't take that much space. So, and I had lots of hours playing with it. So I probably gave that up too early in life. But Castle Grayskull, my number 2.
Captain Grayskull. Nice. Right. Castle Grayskull, not Captain. I'm sorry.
My number 2 is Masters of the Universe, because I had He-Man, Beastman, Skeletor, Stratos, the Attack Track, Stridor, and Man-at-Arms, and I'm missing one. The Jet. I had the Jet, not the one that sits on top of the castle. That one. That was my number 2, because I had all those Masters of the Universe. And I think you know what my number 1 is.
I have have a feeling that it has something to do with He-Man.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
What's your number one, Frank?
Well, Rolly knows my number one already. It's the Whale.
Oh, that's your number one?
Yeah, oh my God, I love that freaking toy, dude.
I totally forgot.
Back then, I didn't know how to get it because it was so big and I couldn't steal it. So I just knew I wasn't gonna get it. And then my dad found out that I wanted it because my stepmonster told him, and he bought it for me, and I just flipped out when I opened it up for Christmas.
All right,
When I was living in Hollywood, I just flipped out.
Ladies and gentlemen who's listening to this podcast, this person has grown up to be a leader of men. He leads people. Yes, back in the day, he used to steal stuff.
Oh yeah, I grew up poor, man.
So
my family was too busy drinking and doing drugs.
So
man.
please,
all my friends had toys and I didn't. So I had to do what I had to do, man.
So please don't think that he's a thief now. He's a leader of men. No. He's an upstanding citizen. Ro.
Thank you, D. I appreciate you, my friend.
Ro, what's your number two? Oh, your number one? Rolando, get off mic.
I think
he's muted.
We lost him?
No, he's muted.
No, he's muted.
I'm muted. Hold on, guys. Gosh. Why are you so impatient?
Say something.
So, number one, I was doing something. So,
tell him.
Anybody want to guess my number one?
From what you've been going so far, I have a feeling that it might be a mass vehicle. It can't be Star Trek, because you said you didn't have anything when you were a child.
No,
it's probably a Hot Wheel.
No, Frank, you should know what figure do I constantly collect?
What figure?
Yeah, what toy do I always collect that I have a collection of? Well, I have two, but I have two that I collect that particular figure in different formats.
I'm lost.
Oh my God! Of course, your Optimus Prime. Duh.
Thank you. At least somebody knows that. So yeah, my number one is the original Optimus Prime with its trailer. Yeah, I kept that one forever, and I played that a lot longer than I probably should have. A lot longer definitely played with that toy a lot longer than my dad would like. So yeah. So the Optimus Prime, the G1 Prime.
All right.
Which I have one. I have like 13 different versions of Optimus Prime in one scale or another.
That is very true.
Probably more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, double it up because that's my number one also, Optimus Prime. And I have 1, 2.
I didn't know Dwayne was gonna put the whole thing of Castle Grayskull. I mean, the whole He-Man line.
No.
Oh my God, yeah, man, and that was what is number 4?
Number two.
Number two. My number 2 is Castle Grayskull because I had to pick it. That's why I specifically asked you knuckleheads.
And I said either or.
Are we doing a particular toy or the line?
And I said
it doesn't matter. That's just it.
And I said either or. That's what I said.
Yeah,
either or. Either or.
It's whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want.
And I list the ones that I had. I didn't have the castle. I had most of the figures and Attack Track and the plane. That's what I said. Either or.
I had too many to remember.
Then you should have said Masters of the Universe.
Then I was also going to share. I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Stop! Don't rush me. So I was going to share the screen. Favorite. All of these.
I had the Ram. I had the Flak.
I had the Ram.
I had the Flak.
I didn't have Missile Command.
I didn't have that
either. I didn't have that either.
And then second series.
Had the Fang. Had the Hiss.
I had the Top Row.
Yeah.
I had the Dragonfly, the Pack Rat. I had the one with the missiles, though. With the missiles.
Didn't have that
Missile launcher?
Just had the Fang and the Hiss.
I had the Headquarters.
Nope.
Ooh, I had the Battle Bear and the Snake.
Battle Bear?
Yeah.
Oh, the ski thing. No. Didn't have that one.
I had the twin battle guns,
Didn't have that one.
and when you roll them, when you're rolling, is it this one that when you turn them, each one go in different directions? Like it's actually.
Well, I know you put that behind the vamp.
Yeah, this one it would carry. It would carry this. It carried pretty much everything from Series 1. On the flank didn't have wheels. The HAL had wheels. So you get this one, and the MSS, the Mobile Missile Station, also had wheels and could be pulled by that. Series 3,
Rattler.
What you have? What you have?
I had the Chameleon, the Claw, the Moccasin, the Whale, the Shark, and I had the Stinger. I didn't have the Vamp version 2.
Only had the Rattler.
D? How about you?
Only had the Rattler.
Yeah.
Okay. I had the Chameleon, the Claw, the Rattler, the Moccasin, the Whale, the Skyhawk, the Shark, and
Jesus.
I think I had the Stinger, if I remember correctly.
I had the Stinger. I never got the Vamp 2. And then Series 4 gets the All Striker. I had a Madeira. I wanted the Bridge Layer. I never got it. I got the Moray. I had the Snowcat. The Portable Tactical Battle Platform. I had that one.
Never had that. Never had that.
Yeah,
Obviously, I wanted this one.
You rich people, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
D, how about you? Oh, there's more. There's more.
There's a lot more.
If he goes back
I
up,
wonder if I missed something on the other one. I didn't scroll down. See? Oh, these are the little. Definitely had battle gear.
didn't have none of those. None.
Are you talking to me or are you having a phone call conversation?
I'm talking to you. I said I have none of those. The only thing I had this year was the Rattler. The only thing I had.
86.
The
I know
Cobra Stun.
I know Frank had this one.
I did.
I had.
And I had the Night Raven.
I always wanted the Havoc, but I never had it.
I had the
I had the
Hydro.
Conquest.
I had the Hydro Sled and the
Didn't you
Stun.
want the Tomahawk, Rolly?
I had the Tomahawk. I love that
I
one.
had the Tomahawk. Yes, that was one of your favorites.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. Liked that better than. Ended up liking this one better than the Dragonfly. Because this one carried people. It had the seats.
Yep.
It had the covers for the engine came off. And, you know, you could pretend like it crash landed. You got to fix it to get it going. And then, I don't know.
Wait, I did have the Havoc. I did have the Havoc.
And this,
Yeah, I did.
this is the one that opened up and
Yeah, in the back.
the back would come out and fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, let me see. What else we got? Where were we at? 87, I think. Oh no, 87. Yeah, I started losing. I wasn't part of 87.
I had the Stingray. I had the Stingray.
I'm already 11 years old. I didn't play with J. Jones.
I had the Stingray, but that's about it from in here.
It got really. The toys started getting 87. The toys started getting a little cheesy though.
Mm-hmm.
Just cheesy, and then also became recolored. Recolored stuff. So.
Stop right there. Go back up.
Oh, I had the air skiff.
Yeah, right there.
I had the air skiff.
Yes, this I wanted because I thought it was cool.
What is this?
The Battle Force 2000, all these vehicles turn into a base. If that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's what, yeah.
Yeah, it turns into a base.
The future fortress. Yeah, that's what they turned into. All of them combined into the fortress. I thought that was super cool, but I never had it.
Oh
Now looking at it, it's lame as hell, but back then it was cool.
They don't have a picture of it completed though.
Isn't that the picture up there?
Yeah, right there. In the corner.
Isn't that
Right
it?
there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's it completed.
Up
Right
there,
there.
yeah, on the top. That's it.
Oh, this is it completed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all of
the vehicles
all
together.
those things together, yeah.
Wasn't very creative, but back then it was cool as hell.
All those things complete is that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I see the parts now. Okay. Yeah, stupid. See what I mean? Just like Cobra Pogo Ballistic Battle Ball.
That was the Trouble Bubble replacement.
They couldn't afford the fuel.
Yeah, here none of them I had.
Nope.
This is where I was like rolling. I was like, yeah, it's getting too much.
And they started
Tiger
reading
Force. Yeah.
Tiger Force.
Repainting. Yeah.
So they gave G.I. Joe Cobra vehicles and painted it and called it Tiger Force, and then they gave
Cobra
G.I. Joe vehicles and painted it black, and they were Night Force.
Night Force.
So that was dumb. And then they started with the backpacks. Look at this one. He's like riding a little toy car.
Yeah. Look at the G.I. Joe ATV.
The budget was a lot tighter there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, see, and it just become more silly after that.
Yeah, nothing here. Nothing at all.
No. And a lot of repaints. See? Python Patrol.
Yeah, I remember.
Slaughter's Marauders with just repaints. I guess, and again, for toys, see? So our Night Force exclusive or just repaints? That's,
Yeah.
give them cool names. This one I got years later when they reissued it, which I thought was kind of cool.
Nope.
But that was it. Sky Patrol, they're just silver. So now instead of you get a Night Raven, you paint it silver, it becomes a Sky Raven.
Yes, it does. You didn't know that, Rolly?
No. And I like the tackle box. The tackle box was cool. They call it a tackle box because of the way it opens.
And yeah, it's 3
And
stories.
it held Joe's, right?
Yeah, it was 3 stories.
Yeah, it was like a mobile thing, but then it had 3 floors when you open it up. It extended to 3. See it? 1, 2, 3. You slide it sideways. You
Like
slide
an
it
Ewok.
sideways.
Like the Ewok vehicle.
Yeah, it was basically it looked like.
And Ewoks,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Dwayne, correct us, please.
Correct you what?
So the vehicles that look like this from Star Wars.
The ones with those people with the bright eyes and they always walk around with hoodies, they steal stuff.
The Jawas.
Jawas, thank you.
Told you know it.
Of course, it's deep.
He pretending like
I was sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. You weren't paying attention.
No.
What the
I
hell?
don't know. We lost them. This is the year where we lost them.
I didn't have this. I didn't
have it either, but I'm just saying it was kind of cool.
Not really. It wasn't.
Okay, fine. Why are you so mean?
I'm not mean. I'm saying it wasn't.
So, all right. Well, that was it. I just want to say the first 2 series were all favorite toys of mine.
Oh,
All right. What's up? Go, Dwayne.
What?
Go. What's next?
No, that's it.
I know. But you gotta end the podcast, do something.
You're still okay. Thank you, because you're still typing on the screen. That's why I didn't say anything. I thought you were going. I thought you were going. I thought
next week. Let's talk about your dates. How your dates are going.
Yeah, I will. But you were still typing about Mask. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I was not talking. I was typing.
That's what I said. Typing. I didn't say talk.
Okay. Didn't say anything.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 1 hour and 23 minutes of this podcast. Today we talked about the haul I got. Rolando's.
One thing. I don't think it's a haul.
It's a haul because it almost completes the set of gargoyles. I will post a picture on Instagram and Threads showing the entire collection. We also talked about the giveaway we're giving away. You have to listen to the previous interview with Matt from Nerdzoic. What is his favorite wrestler? He gave 3 answers, and I showed the massage gun in the beginning of this episode. We also talked about NCAA football. Rolando was mad because his team lost. That's not my fault. We also talked about who won last week, which was me. I have gamed 1 game on Rolando, and this week I'm coming for him. And then we talked about our top 5 favorite toys that we had as kids. The pod came early this week because I was supposed to be in a date on Friday, but guess what? No date on Friday, so guess what? I'm going to pod solo. So I will do a solo podcast tomorrow. If the Cuban Ninjas want to join, they can join also. This is the Ninjas of Another Color podcast. I am your host, Tottley, here with the 2 Cuban Ninjas, aka Frank, aka Rolando. We will leave you with the smooth sounds of Batman Filmation. For you people that don't know, in the 70s, Filmation, the same company that gave you Brave Star, Tarzan, He-Man, The Lone Ranger, they did Batman. Check it out.
Greetings, Bat fans. This is Batman. And Robin, the Boy Wonder.
And me too, Mike.
Welcoming you to the new adventures of Batman. Watch us wage our never-ending battle of good versus evil. Ride with us as we chase the greatest array of villains the world has ever seen, proving that crime does not pay. Get set for thrills and action. Join me, Batman, and me, Robin the Boy Wonder,
And Batgirl. And me too, Bat-Mike.
in the super new adventures of Batman.
Recording stopped.